Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. A couple of you guys have left me some comments asking about Spider-Man's height and if I do a little height comparison with some of the other figures. When I thought about it at first I thought he might be a little bit too tall, but now that I'm looking at him beside the Ben Affleck Batman, their bases are basically the same height. Maybe Spider-Man's base is fractionally taller, but that looks about right to me. But I will show Spider-Man now with just a few other characters just so you can see for yourself. I'll take him off the base and I'll get them both just standing on the shelf and get a little height comparison going on for you. I just received word today from Kitchen at 16kit that the Play Toys Tomb Raider Deluxe version figure has been shipped, so that should be here soon. I've never had a Play Toys figure before. I've never had an official, well, I have had one official Play Arts Kai Tomb Raider figure that's in the other room, heavily sort of weathered and modified by me, but this new one coming is based on the Angelina Jolie likeness. And she's all in black. I think it's based on that kind of training scene from the beginning of the first Tomb Raider movie. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be coming probably Wednesday or Thursday. But let's get on with the height comparison between Spider-Man and some of these other characters. Maybe I'll bust out another collection display video soon. Just have to repose some stuff. But yeah. Oh, I did change. I should save this really, but I'll show you now. He wanted the machine gun. Well, was that an assault rifle? I don't know. Either way, he's fully tooled up now. He's ready for action. Harley's looking good. I'll show you more of that soon. Repose some stuff. There's only one or two figures have actually changed at the moment. So alright, let's get on with it. Spider-Man height comparison video. There's Spider-Man beside RoboCop. That does not seem right to me. Now, as far as which figure out of these two is the inaccurate scale, I'd be tempted to say RoboCop, because standing beside the Ben Affleck Batman, Spider-Man seemed about right. And RoboCop, I don't know, he should definitely be bigger than that compared to Spidey here. But you know, years separate these two figures, so not that many years, but maybe one or two. But literally just showing you how they look together. I'm not really going to get too into which one is correct because I could definitely be wrong about that. But there you go, Spider-Man and RoboCop. Yeah. And now next to Christopher Reeve, Superman. Still a fantastic figure to this day. And by the way, if you haven't seen it already, there's about 4 parts now over the course of I don't know how many years. Like 1 or 2 guys have been making this amazing CGI fight between Christopher Reeve Superman and the Incredible Hulk, and part 4 just went live a few days ago. It's insane. Just check it out. Just search Superman vs Hulk part 4. So this is how they look side by side. That seems kind of, I don't know. I know Christopher Reeve was a big guy. He was pretty tall. Can't remember his exact height right now. I'm sure comment section is going to light up with that. But this is how they're looking beside each other. You can just go ahead, soak that up with your eyes. There you go. Jyn Erso from Rogue One and Spider-Man side by side. Quite a significant height difference between these two. I don't know if that is quite right to me, because I think Tom Holland ain't the tallest guy in the world. I mean, that's part of why he was so, you know, perfectly cast. I think he just physically and mentally you know, embodies everything about old Spidey. I don't think he'd be this much taller than Felicity Jones in real life. I don't know. Google it. Let me know. It seems a bit extreme though to me. Could be right. Could be wrong. Michael Keaton Batman from 1989 with the X figure by Hot Toys, and that's how they're looking side by side. Many of you out there will be pretty damn sure how tall Michael Keaton was. Go ahead and let us know in the comments. Just let me know how big Tom Holland is, for Christ's sake. I should probably have looked that up before I started filming this, but I didn't. So you guys can chat amongst yourselves in the comment section and debate. So yeah, that's how they're looking side by side. And here's the T800, the MMS 117 by Hot Toys. That's how that looks. I'm not sure of Arnold Schwarzenegger's exact height, especially back when Terminator 2 was filmed, but that's how they're looking. Here he is next to my Metal Gear Solid Free Snake Eater snake figure. Not that that's going to be of much concern to anyone, but just thought I'd stick him in because he's a badass. Yeah, that's how that looks. Okay, here he is next to the regular version of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. There was also the black version over there. This was the first one they released. And I've had to use stands with these because this one just won't stand up by himself anymore. The ankles have just become super loose. The outfit's starting to get a bit saggy or baggy in places, and yeah, the test of time is being kind of harsh to this one, to be honest. I think this one will hold up a lot better over the years. The outfit is just tougher and tighter to the body. And that's how they're looking side by side. Just soak that up. Get a little bit closer for you. So shoulders basically at the same point, although the head is higher on the old version of Tobey Maguire. Right, moving on. Next to Darth Vader from Rogue One. Vader towers over Peter Parker here, as well he should do. So that's how that's looking. Look at that figure. Absolutely awesome. I just didn't want to change the pose of the lightsaber because I just wanted to keep it dead center in the middle of his mask. Didn't want to mess with it, so hope you can forgive me there. He's still standing up straight, you can see. Now I'm not sure whereabouts in the video I'm going to place this little bit of footage here, but this was just me at the end of all the filming. I wanted to get a good thumbnail, so I thought a group photo would be a nice one. And this is what I went for, so there's your thumbnail. But I thought I might as well film it a little bit as well and just let you see this in motion, because these group photos are always kind of cool to do with these figures. So yeah, that's how it's looking, and I'd say that Jared Leto Joker is a little bit suspect height-wise behind Tom Holland there. I don't know how tall Jared Leto is. I know he's not the tallest guy, but I don't think he'd be... I don't know. I guess maybe it's just because Spider-Man's in front and he's kind of hunching forward slightly. But yeah, he's the only one that kind of stands out to me in this group picture as not really being accurate, but I could be wrong about that. Everyone else seems kind of okay. But anyway, just wanted to show you that. On with the video. There he is next to the awesome City Hunter Predator 2 by Hot Toys. Still waiting for Hot Toys to go ahead and remake the original Predator. I hope they do. They said they would some time ago, but I think they said they were going to do it in 1/4 scale, but I don't know what's happening with that at the moment. That was a good few years ago that they announced that. Then all the Marvel films just kept coming. DC films just kept coming. Star Wars films. They're trying to desperately keep up with that kind of demand. So previous promises from a few years back, like the 92 Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and Penguin, that hasn't happened yet. There were some figures that took a long time to get released, like Ichabod Crane from Sleepy Hollow. They promised that one and it took a long time, and then they finally released it. So, I'm still hoping for that Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. I'm sure Penguin, the Danny DeVito version of Penguin would be incredible by Hot Toys, but anyway, fingers crossed. That is how the City Hunter from Predator 2 looks, beside Tom Holland's Spider-Man from Spider-Man Homecoming. Here he is next to Freddy Krueger by Sideshow Collectibles, so it doesn't really count for anything because it should really just be Hot Toys getting compared to other Hot Toys figures, but just in case you were wondering, one of the few. There you go, there's your answer. Next to Sideshow Collectibles, Jason Voorhees, just in case you wanted to see it. There he is beside Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn and Jared Leto as the Joker from Suicide Squad. I thought I might as well just do these guys as a threesome, get it out of the way. So that's how they look, standing together. No bases. I guess slight leg position is going to come into the factor there, but not much. That's how they're looking. There he is next to the Arkham Knight Batman by Hot Toys, and there is again, significant height difference between these two. And that's how they look. Batman looking a tad bit more confident in his posture than old Spidey there. It'll be an interesting fight. We all know who'd come out on top. Ooh, yeah! Now we have him next to the Civil War Black Panther, who I have to say is looking sweet. That's how that looks. Very cool figure. Just intimidating. Just really, really impressive to look at. We'll see what the Black Panther solo film is like. It should be out pretty soon. Apparently it's 4 hours long and they need to cut it down to like 2 hours. Good luck with that. Just give us the 4-hour version. I'm cool with that. Well, I'm cool with that at home where I can pause it and go do what I need to do and then come back. But cinema 4 hours long? Ooh, I struggle. I'm in my 30s, late 30s. I'm on the wrong end of 30, so, you know, need bathroom breaks and just breaks in general. My brain can only handle so much. There he is next to Black Panther. Hell yeah. And here he is next to Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman from Hot Toys 1/6 scale, based on the version of her from the film Dawn of Justice. That was a mouthful. So here she is, standing next to Spidey. Looking damn awesome, as she always does. Always impressive. Bit of gel in the hair to tone it down, calm it down a little bit, get it looking right. Little tip for you. As that hair is really crazy when you first get her out of the box. Take a bit of gel to it. Tame the beast. Anyway, that's Wonder Woman and Spidey. And here he is next to Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool, from the first Deadpool film. Because for all I know, you could be watching this in a year or two from now and wondering whether this is the version of Deadpool from the first movie or the second one. Because from what I can tell, they both look like very similar outfits. But this is from the first movie. And that is how they're looking side by side. Nice. Let me just zoom in. Give you some zoomage. Pan down. Oh yeah. Oh, my back. Here he is next to the Heath Ledger Joker from The Dark Knight, 1/6 scale figure by Hot Toys, the DX11 I believe it was. And Heath Ledger was quite a tall guy, I think. Not the tallest, but he was taller than I thought he was when I heard about it. So, I don't know how accurate this is next to Tom Holland here, but that's how they're looking. That DX11 Joker still holding up as a great looking piece all these years later. And we'll be getting the 1/4 scale version that Hot Toys are releasing the early part of this year. So it'll be interesting to see, even though one is 1/6 scale and the new one's going to be 1/4 scale. It'll be interesting to see them side by side. Alright, and here he is next to the Ben Affleck Batman, and this will be the last one that I put in beside. I'll wrap the video up now, guys, and just let you see that. Ben Affleck is a big guy, so that seems kind of accurate to me, but you guys can always let me know in the comments whether that is or not. So yeah, keep an eye out on the channel. Got that Play Toys Tomb Raider Deluxe 1/6 scale figure coming. Should be really interesting. My first Play Toys figure. I know that they really put the effort in when it comes to the packaging, so I'm hoping that that big box that she comes in opens up into a big backdrop diorama that I can use for photography in the review. But yeah, the only Tomb Raider figure I have at the moment is this one by Play Arts Kai from the first sort of revamp game they did a few years back. I did all that mud and grime on her myself. As you can see, it's a lot, but she really got messed up in that first movie, and she's just literally hanging on by that claw thing. So that is really cool. She's been there for just over a year now, just hanging out next to the Fraser box set, which I recommend you all get on. Alright, here we go. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Oh, thanks for all the support on the Spider-Man videos. I know there's been a lot of them. but there was a fair bit to cover with him. I wanted to make sure I gave you everything you wanted. And now it's time for a little rest before Lara Croft turns up. Alright, let me know in the comments section what you think. Thanks for the support. I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.